Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a week or so since I've done my last video, and I thought I'd just give you a quick update on what's been going on with me and my life, etc. I've started my other channel, which is around guitar building. I'll put a link to that below if you're interested. The first 2 or 3 videos, I think by the end of this bank holiday weekend there'll be a 3rd video up. It's not really about building as such, but it's about modifications and stuff like that. I'm actually going to be building a Pete Townsend Les Paul Deluxe, but I'm also working on a project for a friend of mine. He wants me to convert his Squire over to a Fender. A bit naughty, I know, but you know, I'm going to show that anyway, and we'll see how that goes. Anyway, back onto records, and I've had a few pre-orders have been delivered, or 2 have delivered. The ones that I've pre-ordered over the last month or so have slowly started to trickle in. I've got a few arriving in September. I think in September I've got that box set that's coming. I'm looking forward to showing you that when it arrives. So I've got 2 pre-orders and also an old classic. Let's start off with that one today. And the old classic is Visage by Visage. Now, I recently went to see Midure at the Cambridge Corn Exchange. He was fantastic. He really still does knock it out of the park. Brilliant songs. And this is no exception. If you take Steve Strange out of the equation, it's essentially an Ultravox album. This has got Billy Currie on it, it's got Midure, it's got John McGeoch on it from Susie and the Banshees and Magazine, Rusty Egan on drums, ex of the Rich Kids. Midure brought Rusty along to play drums on this. Steve Strange, obviously, brilliant vocals, but John McGeoch really does, you know, you can tell it's John. You can tell it's John on this. This was a punt. I never owned this when it first came out, and I was pleasantly surprised. As a friend of mine said, like, Billy Currie was the forefront of the New Romantic era, and this proves it. What he done with on keyboards for Ultravox, and then Visage, and then later Ultravox, you know, it's absolutely brilliant. There's some tracks on this that you listen to it and you think that could be an Ultravox song. The record is, I would say, VG plus to near mint. There's the inner. And the record itself is in immaculate near mint or VG plus condition, a little bit dusty because I'm storing it in this cardboard sleeve at the moment. I will be putting it into a archival sleeve. Only things wrong with this: the jacket is in VG very good condition, except for this sticker which won't come off, and it's also got a hole punch in the bottom straight through, which was standard on records that they wanted to reduce the price of. Back in the 80s they still do it, but that goes straight through to the inner sleeve as well. It goes straight through. So hey ho, it's okay until I get an upgrade copy, but I can play this quite happily. No problems with that. So that's Visage, excellent record, highly recommended if you like the early sort of futurist, new romantic era type stuff. That was actually, what year did it come out? It came out in 1980, you know, so it's got Fade to Grey on it, but it's got a load of other tracks on here. Visage itself is a really good track. Next we have the first of my pre-orders that has arrived, and this is Floating Into the Night by Julee Cruz. I've left it in shrink wrap, but there you can see the hype sticker. I'll just read that for you as well. Julee Cruz's critically acclaimed 1989 debut is a narcotic jazz-infused dream pop album and the unofficial soundtrack to the cult series Twin Peaks, thanks to the instrumental adaptation of Falling that served as the theme song. Written and produced by Angelo Badalamenti and David Lynch. So yeah, this is a fantastic record. They've just reissued it. This is the black vinyl. There are a number of coloured variants being released by different outlets. They sold out ages ago. This is the inner sleeve with all the lyrics. And this is obviously a digital transfer, and yeah, Bernati Mastering, New York City. So there you know, that's the mastering house that done it. It doesn't say who mastered it. Probably one of their house mastering engineers done it. In fact, we do not know. Yeah, but this is a great album if you like that dream pop type thing. There's a lovely photograph of Julee on the back there. Rest in peace, R.I.P. She's sadly departed this mortal coil, but yeah, great album. Highly recommended if you like certain Lana Del Rey tracks, you know, that dreamy type stuff. You might like this. This is very cinematic, I'd say. It worked well with, you know, it works well with stuff like Twin Peaks and David Lynch films. Yeah, I said that when I first got Ultraviolence by Lana Del Rey. As soon as I put that record on, I said in my video at the time, I could hear this in a David Lynch film. The music in David Lynch films has got a certain sound to it. It starts with this, you know, and it carried on with artists with Lana Del Rey, but Julee Cruz was the originator of that style, I think. And this is a fantastic record. So that's that one. And now the last one, which arrived yesterday, I believe. Yeah. Again, I've left this in the shrink. I'll take it out of shrink, I think, because there's no need to keep it in the shrink, as there is no hype sticker. And that is Flowers by the Rolling Stones. Now, this is a limited edition of this record. This is using the old 2016 mastering done by Bob Ludwig. This was mastered by Bob Ludwig, cut by Sean McGee at Abbey Road. It was transferred from analog to digital by Terry Landy. All the information's on the bottom there. It tells you the whole sort of mastering chain. So this is from the 2016 mastering, but there's only 500 of these been pressed. It's a special order from Goldmine Record Store. This comes in a polylined inner, and it's bright orange. It's actually more orange in real life than it looks on camera. This is like day glow orange in the flesh, as you'd like to say, and it comes in a polylined inner, which is nice. It sounds really good actually, even though it's a digital transfer. These Stones records were done really well. Bob Ludwig has always been a fantastic mastering engineer. We know Sean McGee, he done all the Beatles monos, and they're excellent as well. So, you know, it's been looked after. It sounds really, really good. I'm really considering getting the more Stones reissues maybe, because I think this is stereo, by the way, not mono. But yeah, this is really, really good. Worth, if you can still get it, worth getting. Like I say, this was strictly limited to 500 copies worldwide. I had to order this from the Goldmine Record Store in the United States, and yeah, it's really, really a great album. It's got Ruby Tuesday, Have You Seen Your Mother Baby, Standing in the Shadows, Let's Spend the Night Together, Lady Jane, which is fantastic, I love that song, Out of Time, My Girl, Backstreet Girl, Please Go Home, Mother's Little Helper, Take It or Leave It, Ride On Baby, and Sitting on a Fence. But yeah, and that's it for this week. Like I say, my life is being split down the middle at the moment. I'm still collecting records, I'm still going to do these videos for you. I've had a request for a shootout video. Someone has requested a movement shootout, and that piqued my interest, because I have New Order's Movement album. I have a Townhouse first pressing of that. So I might source a reissue, or maybe the box set or something like that, and do a shootout of Movement, because Movement is my favourite New Order album. I've made it quite clear in the past, I think New Order lost their way when they stopped working with Martin Hannett. That's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But anyway, yeah, my life has been split down the middle, so I'm going to continue doing these vinyl record find videos and shootouts and stuff like that. I'm also going to be doing a certain amount of commitment to my other channel, which is linked below in the comments below, or the description below, sorry. I've got two projects going on there. I've got the Les Paul Deluxe build, and I'm also doing a modification to my mate's Stratocaster, which will be on there later this weekend. And yeah, life is busy, and that's including my day job. So hit like and subscribe, hit the bell button, and do all the usual. Go over to my other channel, join that one as well. If you're interested in what instruments make the music that we listen to, might be worth going over there, and you might learn a bit. And I'm definitely going to learn an awful lot on that channel, because I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff I've never done before. So it should be worth it for a laugh, if nothing else. And I shall see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye bye now.